एरोगेंस एरोगेंस तकब्बुर, ये एक ऐसी प्रॉब्लम है कि जो किसी भी फर्द में अगर मौजूद हो तो वो उस फर्द को भी और वो जिस सोसाइटी जिस टीम का हिस्सा है उसको भी बर्बाद कर देती है. So arrogance is what needs to be eliminated from inside. इसके कुछ ज़वाहिर मैनिफेस्टेशंस भी होते हैं, लेकिन it's something that is residing inside a person's personality. The Prophet, may God's mercy be on him, has clarified that arrogance comprises of two components. One is looking down upon others as inferiors, and the other is defying the truth. A person thinks that he is superior to others, feeling that you are superior to somebody else in some of your qualities, some of the things that you can do better than others, is not arrogance. But when you think that overall as a person, as a human, you are superior to somebody else, that's what arrogance is. Likewise, if you're not prepared to listen to the truth coming from somebody else, this is again another manifestation of arrogance. And you cannot be a good person, a good human, a good believer with arrogance. One result of arrogance is lack of teamwork. You cannot function in a team if you are an arrogant person, because you will not take suggestions from others, because you will not be inclined to help others, because you will be isolated, you will have your own world, and this doesn't help anyone. And therefore, arrogance is one thing that needs to be completely eliminated or overcome as much as is possible if one is to look for good individuals to be a part of the team of a business organization. Obviously, there is some arrogance in everyone, and we are all fighting against it. So how can we overcome it? Well, if you read the Quran, you come to learn about the fact that the Almighty is reminding us to look at the process that was followed when we were born. We were nothing. And from being completely nothing, we started getting into existence gradually. There was a period of time when in the wombs of mothers, we had hardly any existence. Then when we came out as childs, we were vulnerable, dependent, weak, needing the care of our parents and many others to survive. And then we got to this stage when we were a little more strong and able to exercise our own judgment and freedom. We start becoming arrogant at stage. We're really downright foolishness, stupidity to do it. Likewise, the Quran reminds us of our death. Why should one be arrogant when what one has with him or her is temporary? Very soon, everything is going to be taken away, and we are going to at least perish from this world, transferred to another world. So why should one be arrogant about it? Likewise, we're going to be held accountable for whatever we are doing. So when we are accountable, well, we should be worried about it rather than to feel so good about ourselves that we look down upon others. And we should know that all others belong to the same family, the same parents, Adam and Eve. So there's no reason for me to feel superior to somebody else because I belong to one family and the other person belongs to another family, and so on. And let's not forget that, because of all this that we know, what we have is actually given to us by God. And therefore, there's no need for us to be arrogant. It's all God-given, and let's thank God rather than to boast of what we have. And finally, what is very effective in overcoming arrogance is the bad, evil example end of the people who were arrogant. There were many in the history of humankind who were arrogant, and they met with ends which were unfortunate, which were very bad, not something that one would look forward to having for one's own self. The example of Pharaoh, the example of Qarun, Korah, and many others. And the recent examples that we have seen with our own eyes, they're all good enough reasons for us to be humble, to feel humble, because arrogance does not lead us to happiness, success, leads us to ultimate failure.